All right, you guys, welcome into Friday. I hope you're doing great. If you're celebrating Thanksgiving this week, happy holiday to you. Yesterday and today, I am posting two very popular classes I delivered last year on activating your spiritual mission, your karmic purpose, and also understanding what it is from astrology perspective, or how you can kind of understand what your mission and purpose is from an astrology perspective. So both of those are on the channel. They're my gift to you for this Thanksgiving time. I am thankful for each and every one of you. There is no way this channel could have done what it's done without you guys. So thank you very much for being here. I look forward to many more years of getting to know you guys, and I don't know, just being part of this journey together is super special to me. So thank you very much for being here. All right, let's see where we're going. Gates of triumph. Ta-da! Success expands in your life. Taking shelter. The answers are within. And finding sanctuary. Opening to your spiritual source. So this feels very similar to me, right? Taking shelter, finding sanctuary. I feel like you or another person that you're dealing with is, somebody could be coming to you. I've been noticing that in the readings recently. Somebody could be coming to you after a very tough situation has played out in their life, or you could be just taking shelter after a very difficult transition. Something is definitely closing out. There's portal energy around that. I'm doing this reading on 11/22, November 22nd. So those numbers are very, very powerful. Here you go, Charlie. Very, very powerful growth and twin flame numbers. They're also numbers of building, awareness, and then building something. And some of you just need to take a breather here. I feel like a lot of you are trying to push on to the next chapter too quickly. And I think this is a little bit more about, less about people and more about tending to your own gift. All right. So some of you open up to a gift and you know it's a gift and you're like, okay, what's the path? What do I do with it? And everything like that. I think what's being asked of you right now is just to work on the gift. I've been talking to a couple people in the comments about wanting to know their whole mission and purpose. And we don't get that. It's not how it works. You don't get to know the whole mission and purpose. Okay. You get to see the first few steps, and that's okay. Everybody's the same. Everybody's the same. We all deal with it that way. The journey is the purpose. So taking the steps on the journey is the purpose. 7 of Cups underneath, maybe some confusion around that. Temperance energy, we're in Sagittarius time. The Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the 5 of Wands, Magician. You could be dealing with a Gemini, full moon in Gemini coming up. Hanged Man, and here's more Sag. So lots of Gemini and Sag energy. All right, that's my last cookie. That's for you. There's a lot of Sag and Gemini energy here. And we are having that full moon in Gemini happening on the 27th of November. We are having the new moon in the middle of December in Sagittarius time. We are in Sagittarius time just as I'm doing this reading. And I feel like this does have to do something about with what I just said to you about the path. The path will, you only see a few steps ahead. All right, what is that? Man plans, God laughs, right? You only see a few steps ahead. And like, I think a lot of you guys, a lot of people I talk to don't know that it's that way for everybody. It is on this earth plane. It is that way for everybody. Even you look at other people who you think, have it together or know 5 steps ahead or something like that. And I just get the feeling that what may be some confusion is that people who are talking about things and they're like, oh, wow, they know about portals and they know about energetic changes in the world and all that kind of stuff. We may only be a few steps ahead, but we've experienced all the same stuff, the same kind of feelings of I want to know the whole path. I want to know what the mission is long term. But really what we're being asked to do is embrace the present. The presence. Present is a gift, right? Embrace that presence. And I think some of you are getting there. I think some of you are like, yep, totally get that. Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands, almost like a magic wand with the magician here. And I think this is a little bit about seeing other people through the lens of compassion, or seeing yourself through the lens of compassion. Like, give yourself a break. All right. Handle what's right in front of you. Do the work that's right in front of you. That's all you have to do. You don't have to know 6 steps ahead. You don't. I know the mind, what's wanting to know 6 steps ahead, the whole path, is the ego. The ego is trying to eradicate fear, or eradicate any kind of energy that might be unpleasant. So the mind wants to know the full path. That's the ego, right? That's the ego. What do you think you're doing? He doesn't like what I'm talking about. All right, King of Cups. Go ahead and jump up there. Oh my goodness. All right, King of Cups, 6 of Cups, Sun, the Strength card, lots of Leo here, 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, I like that. The 9 of Wands, the Empress, the Page of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Aces are potential. So some of you are being introduced to a new kind of life, something that's a more spiritual kind of life, something that is a more kind of like following spirit, following the messages I get every day from spirit, being on the path. Some of you are dealing with new relationships that are meant to move you in new directions. I will pull cards for each zodiac sign in the extended to give you some advice, each one. So the King of Cups and the 6 of Cups, the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, there's definitely a reconnection with a soulmate from the past. All right, that's 6 of Cups. I'm getting, wow, boop, in my ear. The Sun, happiness and joy. The person you're dealing with, so there is love here, there is relationship here, and I almost feel like it's a spiritual mission and purpose to be connected on this path. So it could be twin flame. The person you're dealing with, or you, take this how it resonates. The Strength card, you're watching the Knight of Cups right up behind you. That's the King of Cups now. That person's the King of Cups now. The 6 of Pentacles, needing help. It's a much more balanced relationship than maybe you've ever experienced in your life. This person has now stepped into being the King of Cups. I think they come at you like the Knight of Wands with passion, but I think you need to look deeper, look beyond. This is what we're talking about. Maybe taking shelter together. Look beyond the surface. Hanged Man, that's what this is about. Look beyond the surface. You've manifested this. Look beyond the surface. There's a lot that is needing to be healed. This is about patterns in relationships, but this is also about like sticking it out or going the full distance with somebody. And like, you want to know that it's going to be for the rest of your life, right? You want to know when you make that commitment that it is going to be for the rest of your life. I feel like something about a spiritual connection between a set of twin flames. It's almost like the way, okay, let me see if I can get this. The way for the rest of your life is to deal just with the present day. If you continually look down the road and look to where you'd be a year from now, 10 years from now, and focus on that, you're missing out on the gift of today. Focus on the gift of today. Every single day with this connection, is going to be a gift. And however that manifests, how you look at it is what makes it a gift. If you're looking at illness, if you're looking at trouble with money, if you're whatever it is, there's something about it that's a gift that needs to be recognized. And I feel like this is very healing for inner child. There's a lot of child energy in this. Page of Wands, Page of Cups. There could be actual children involved in this. This is also inner child, right? About, you feel fulfilled and happy with someone when they fulfill your innermost needs. I have needs, you have needs. A lot of the twin flame journey is about becoming whole, right? Becoming whole, masculine and feminine in me, but it doesn't mean I don't have needs in relationships. It doesn't mean I don't have a love language. It doesn't mean that I expect to be scuba, self-contained underwater breathing apparatus without any connection, any human connection. I think this is going to go deeper than that. I think that might have been a lesson we talked about in the past, about the lessons of codependency, the lessons of self-love, self-worth, all of these lessons, and about, okay, well then how do we behave in relationships moving forward? I think this has to do with the awareness that we give ourselves what we need, but we do have needs with other people. We do. And the job of relationship is to be able to navigate that. The job of relationship is to be able to say, okay, you have needs in relationship, and I honor that and I hold space for that. I also have needs. And so if those needs conflict, number one, is it that we're incompatible? And if you get through that test, no, we're not incompatible, because we can make some kind of compromise. You might need a ton of alone time, and your person is, I want to be with you all the time. So what's the compromise? You don't have to throw the thing out. Just see if you can make a compromise. And if you can never make a compromise, if neither one of you is happy, then, but I feel like this is about a relationship that is learning this lesson about understanding the needs of other people. It's not a dirty word to have needs in relationships. It's very normal and very natural. Are you doing the work of healing that inner child? I mean, most of our relationships, especially when we're unconscious, we're dealing with a subconscious that drives 95% of all of our decisions. It's like you don't know who's at the switch, right? But you just know you're being driven to do this. You just know, it's like overwhelming. So part of the work is, a lot of relationships are in our life to heal those old patterns so that you can have one that works. Some of you get it right away, and some of you don't. And some of you, it takes a lot of people to get you to the place of being able to be healed enough to have a relationship that is one of those kinds of like, hey, I meet you in the middle kind of things. So I think that's what's trying to come in here. And there's like no guarantees to it. Like you have to keep working at it. It has to be balanced. It has to be all of these things. So why is the 9 of Wands here? Knight of Swords, 6 of Wands, 8 of Cups, Queen of Cups. There's something about ego. There's something about ego. There's something about rage. There's something about keeping score. There's something, all of these patterns is paving the way to the future. Yep, I know I can be this way. I know that I feel like I need to have some kind of control around a certain subject. That's something I need to work on. When I was growing up, I wasn't allowed to ask questions. So I feel if you don't give me information, I feel manipulated by that, whatever it is. Okay. And I need to be able to ask questions. Why is the 6 of Cups here? This is definitely a lot of child energy. Some of you could be having children or could be going in the direction of children, the Seven of Swords, or lying about having children, or lying about not wanting to have children, or something like that. Judgment, Three of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. Look, there's another child. Okay. Some of you could have had some really difficult upbringing. Some of you could really need a lot of nurturing. They've got the Empress here also with a child, with a baby. I feel like what's coming in here, what's being shown to us right now is what are the relationships that help us, even if we consider them to be toxic or drama, or something like that. How can we really see the gift in each of these relationships? Okay, let me ask about timing. Okay, so by your birthday, some of you, this is a gift. Okay, so this is a gift. A gift of presence. Some of you, it could take a lot of time to really unpack all this. Some of you are just starting on that road. Some of you are coming to a place where you're ready to be in relationship. And I feel like some of you are getting a gift of, it doesn't even have to be your birthday. It just, that to me, this is sort of like the, like you could be, you could have your birthday in October and it's 10 months from now or 11 months from now. But this is really about the gift of an opportunity. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. And not having it have to mean everything. I feel like there's something long-term about getting to know each other and healing our individual stuff. There's something long-term unfolding here. All right. There's something long-term. What about the Ace of Cups down here? The moon. Full moon in Gemini is the beginning. Full moon in Gemini is the beginning. The beginning of this communication. Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the Hermit. So this is about self-worth. This is about what am I allowed to have in my life? Money, fun, joy, love, sex, cool stuff, peace, awareness, cleared up mindset. Both of you have come from a long distance to get here. This is truly a gift. This person is truly a gift. All right. So I will continue on. I'll pull cards for each zodiac sign in the extended. There's a link below if you want to continue on with me. Pathfinders, let's just keep going. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.